When I saw these NHLers laughing at a joke about the Hockey Canada SA trial, I felt sick to my stomach. It's been framed as just a controversial joke, but there's actually a sociological theory as to how these types of jokes actually contribute to sexual violence against women. I just read this book, Skating on Thin Ice, Professional Hockey, Rape Culture, and Violence Against Women, so just bear with me while I explain everything from the beginning.
We would have fucked with you more, but we don't want to charge from Hockey Canada.
We would have fucked with you more, but we don't want a charge from Hockey Canada. This joke legitimizes sexual assault as a legitimate and good behavior. In fact, the only thing stopping men from committing sexual assault would be threat of consequences. There is a myth that the guys who commit sexual assault are just a few bad apples that need to be rehabilitated. But group assaults like the one that occurred in 2018 are actually really common. In fact, back in 2003, Hockey Canada's World Juniors team also committed a group sexual assault. There's currently an OHL investigation from 2014 that was just reopened involving group sexual assault with 8 players. And we know that Hockey Canada used secret funds to settle 21 cases of sexual assault since 1989 for a total of $7.6 million. It is clear from all of these examples that it's not just a few people. Hockey as an environment legitimizes sexual violence against women. So what creates this environment? This book introduces peer male support theory. TLDR, when men are stressed, they seek support from their peers, but their peers actually encourage sexual violence against women. Some examples of this are teammates comparing how many women they've slept with, jokes like the one at the beginning of this video that encourage violence against women, and labeling victims as puck bunnies to justify abusing them. So before sexual assault even happens, it is these types of behaviors that create the environment that make it possible. If we want to stop incidents like this from occurring in the future, we can't just focus on the 5 players that were sent to trial. We need to be critical of the way that everybody speaks about sexual assault because the way we speak has real implications. People need to use their voices to speak out against sexual assault. The silence from NHL players on this has been deafening. In fact, all I've heard is that the NHLPA actually wants the players to come back. Sexual assault is wrong. That should not be a controversial thing to say. But in hockey culture, it is.